if you don't think about what success of a decision looks like beforehand, then even if you did review later, you wouldn't even know what you're looking for.
It's so good.
And if you make a decision, there's going to be consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a time and you have the expectation that you're going to get back together with your alliance, review where things are at.
Oh, wait a second. So you're saying put this on the calendar?
Yes.
So guilty. So you're saying that like I should in it like as part of the decision-making process while we're still deciding, say, okay, we're no matter what, we've decided on this, we'll come back in 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so even though we can all do this for at least a little amount of time, knowing that we're going to come back and talk about how it's going and how it feels.
Yes.
That is like, I'm not kidding. That may be, I may even call this episode the one mom tool, okay, that you are not doing that will transform your life, because there's something to be said for telling your kids the decision is temporary. So we do an after school program for our little one, and she historically has not loved after school programs, but based on time and schedule, I mean, these kids get out of school like 2:00. Like, I'm like, mom's still working. You know what I mean? It's the middle of the day. So, you know, we found programs she likes well enough, but she'd still prefer to be home. And so I told her, you know what? You're getting older. Let's do this at least until December. And in December, we will review this, you know, but let's not argue between now and December, because we've decided this is what's happening. And then in December, we'll talk about how it's going and maybe we'll change it. It never occurred to me I could do this anywhere. Yeah. Like, we're going to do bedtime, but let's do it till 7:30. And if you can do that consistently, then we'll bump it to 7:45. Listen, Dr. Tamara, you changed my life right now. Like, I'm not kidding. Every mom right now is like, wait a minute, hold on, clutch. This is fire. So last part of the decision-making process is to review the decision and put time on the calendar for when you're going to do it in advance.
Yes. Take a genuine look. In organizations, we say about quarterly. Sometimes if things are really moving fast, monthly, but most organizations, this quarterly is enough to look at what's happened since, what's going well, what's not going as planned, what's emerged that we weren't expecting, so that you can either totally pivot or you can shift course. And it's about refining that decision and how it's being implemented.
And getting ahead of the problems. I mean, like, honestly, if I'm doing that every 90 days, and I notice you didn't say 6 months, you didn't say a year, you know, I'm not letting it go so far. So I have a huge problem.